Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders, teachers of Great Millstone, and like-minded men. They may not be directly part of Great Millstone, but are pushing the same doctrine. Salutations to the Akim Nakwath, Bunyam, men, women, and children, the sons of the house of David, who are predestined to be saved in these last days, the elect. Yeah, the elect are going to be saved by Yahushai on his return. The true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, not God, not Jehovah. His true name is Yahweh, meaning He is, He exists, He2B, in the Paleo Hebrew. And the true name of His only begotten Son is Yahushai, meaning He is salvation, and He saves. He Yahushai will return at the appointed time to deliver His elect of the nation of Yasharallah and set up a righteous kingdom, His kingdom, with Him at the helm. King, obviously Yahushai at the helm on earth. King David is the king on earth, and 144,000, including King David, and the elected great multitude, but the 144,000 ruling body, all of the 12,000 of each tribe of the nation of Yasharallah, the nation of Israel, from Judah down to on Issachar. Yeah, they will be the ruling body on this earth, and righteousness will prevail. Right now, we're in the world of the wicked. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not where, and who is he? And that is Esau Edom. It's specifically the elites of Esau Edom, who are the Caucasians, who are the so-called white people. The elite specifically, because they're doing their own people a disservice, you know. But you know what the apostles say, they're two-time losers, simple as. You know, the lower rankings of the elites. So didn't really have any articles. I'm sorry, so I didn't read any scriptures. I had a few in mind. I'm going to start with a few here. In Romans first, Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that it is high time to awake out of sleep. And what time is it? We're at the time of the end, the time of the prophecies being fulfilled, the hopeful year of the prophecies being fulfilled. So much is going on. From the third woe cometh quickly, it's basically upon us. Obviously, we know that ICBMs must be released, and Babylon the Great, which is America, must be destroyed. Will be destroyed. It will be a sacrifice. You can read that in Isaiah 34th chapter, specifically on the sacrifice. But the destruction of Babylon, you can read that in Jeremiah 49, 50, 51, Revelation 18, Revelation 19. You know, various other scriptures. So yeah, it's high time to wake out of sleep. You know, only the elect will, as Apostle Tahar said. The elect have been sealed more than likely, and it's just a matter of time for them to fully awake. So we have the hopeful elect. I didn't say I was the elect. I said I'm a hopeful elect, Lord willing. But all I know is that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's what I do know. Yeah. High time to wake out of sleep. And what's that sleep? That the congregation of the dead, not knowing who you are, calling yourself black, calling yourself Jamaican, calling yourself Native American, calling yourself Mexican. You know, all these proverbs and the bywords that we can find in Deuteronomy 28. You'll be known as proverb and the byword. Yeah, our true nationality is a Hebrew Israelite from the specific tribe, be it Benjamin, be it Judah, be it Benjamin, be it Levi, Issachar, Manasseh, Cubans. You know what I'm saying, right? And Asher, you know, whatever tribe, that's who, you know, that's our true identity of who we really are. You know, we're not black, and we look at your skin, you're not black. And even if you're an Israelite that looks, because Israelites will come in all shades, because Israel's been scattered throughout the whole globe. So you will be getting pale looking Israelites, yeah. Right. And so there you go. That's simple as that. But it's high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Yeah, it is close. It is at the door. Yeah, we know the prophecies happening in sequence. We know that CBDC must be introduced, and MOTB specifically, as mentioned in the Revelation 13th chapter, 16th verse down to 17th. He causeth all, both small and great, rich or poor, to receive a mark in the right hand. That mark is the charagma. It is a physical mark. It is not a spiritual mark. It is a physical mark that will be implemented and made mandatory. Yeah, and shortly after it is made mandatory, the ICBMs will fly. That destruction. The whole earth will rot to and fro like a drunkard, but the whole earth will not be destroyed. Yeah, simple as that. The earth abideth forever. You can read that in Ecclesiastes, the first chapter. Around about the 4th verse. So yeah, here we are. So I just kind of scriptures are going through my mind, so I kind of a bit ranting here. But what I do know is this: that we've been warned. Yahweh Shemashah has given us fair warning through his prophets. Apostle Taha has mentioned today that it's been on the internet since 2007, nearly 17 years, and him and his men, and the apostles, the teachers, the bishops, being on and prior to that, Apostle Taha and the other apostles from Kubar, Rakar, Ramlab, Bishop Sakaran, and the bishops of Connecticut, and the other men, they've been doing this for decades. So Yahweh Shemashah has given us fair warning through his men, through his prophets. Yeah. And it says, Son of man, I have made thee, this is Ezekiel 3 and 17, I was thinking about Ezekiel 33 too. But anyway, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel, house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. Yeah, we've been given fair warning. I'm talking to myself as well as others whoever may be listening. Yeah, Yahweh Shemashah is coming, and it's coming fast. Yeah. Right, but we've got to do this. When I say unto the wicked of our nation, thou shalt die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Yeah, and it goes on to saying, if we give him fair warning, then the blood will be taken off our hands. Yeah, okay. But the point is this: he's made. Sent his watchmen, and I can guarantee Apostle Taha and those like-minded men are the watchmen. Yeah, they are the prophets. They've been sent by Yahweh Shemashah to give us all warning, to wake up the elect. Yeah. Look out, or about, spy, keep watch, observe. And what have you been watching for? The prophecies. Yeah, the prophecies. Yeah. In looking, been given us, by implication to spy, to look up, wait for, or to wait for Yahweh Shemashah, to be the heralds of Yahweh Shemashah. That's what they have been, to do. Give us warning. So then you'll know. Once you see everything, if you don't believe, if you're a scoffer who doesn't believe, then you're going to know that when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. So when you see the MOTB being introduced, and you see the nukes flying, I mean, we're at the beginning of sorrows, as Yahweh Shai said. We'll go to this. Because they're not listening. People are not listening to the prophets, man. But that's where, isn't it? Isaiah 6 and 9 comes to mind. Because we're in these times, we're in the beginning of sorrows. And ye shall hear, Matthew, these are the words of Yahweh Shai, Matthew 24th chapter, 6th verse. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Are we not hearing of wars and rumors of wars? Talking about Armenia, Azerbaijan. Recently, we're talking, the coups in Africa, yeah, and the land of Ham. We're talking, obviously Russia, Ukraine. That's going to continue and it's going to grow. We still got the issue with Iran and the nation, the state of Israel. Yeah. Apostle Tahar's lesson there coming up. Still debating the name. The letter J didn't come out till 1524. Yeah. So it can't be his name. I'm going to say it. Can't be his name because the letter J wasn't used until 1524. So yeah. So where was I? Like I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, but the fact is simple as we're in these times. We're in these times of uproars of the people. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Do I need to even go into famines? Be it a full-on famine, but you'll see in the southern part of the world, be it Africa, be it Asia, yeah, and it will come here too. But famine can be a scarcity of food, which we're going to see a scarcity of food, availability of food, because the inflation rates. Inflation will eventually lead to hyperinflation, where people will not be able to afford to buy their food. It's either going to be food or shelter. A lot of people are making these choices around the world now. Yeah. We've got pestilences, the Marburg, the C Diddy. Yeah, there's so much going on. Wow, earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows, right? Let me just play a quick vid. I'm going to put this video in the description box.
So today's video is going to be focused very heavily then on what's about to hit the US. And we've been talking about this on the channel. I've been trying to prepare you for it for 3 years now. And we are about to see a major storm.
He says 3 years. Look, the prophets have been sent out there from Elder Abba Bivens, that, and the men who've taken up, in his stead, the leaders, the seven, down to now Apostle Tahar, and the like-minded men of GMS and other camps, mainly GMS. They got 100% truth. They've been warning specifically the nation of Israel for decades, but the other nations have been given fair warning too. All right, of their impending captivity after the destruction and 1,000 years of servitude. Let me continue with this.
Economic, financial storm hit the US. All the markers are there. Everything's there ready to go. And now it's just a matter of time. But before we go through all of that, I just want to bring your attention to a completely off that topic story for a couple of minutes. Then we'll jump back in. Because what we were talking about last week in terms of all the lootings that are going on in the US and across all the stores and just craziness in terms of the shrinkage, as they call it, the losses. This has now spread. Yes, it's spread to other European cities. In particular, London is seeing the worst of it at the moment on Oxford Street, which is the world famous shopping centre, or shopping street. This is getting out of hand now. These videos are happening all the time. The police are getting overwhelmed. There's just too many looters, is what the police is saying, for them to be able to handle. A lot of them are teenagers, so it makes it even more difficult. London, there's clips from other European cities as well, and even moving away from the looting. Have you seen what some of these cities look? These beautiful, beautiful cities that I remember. Have you seen what they look like now? I mean, just look at New York. This video just came out of New York. Does that look like the New York you remember? Because it doesn't look like any New York that I remember. Now, over in the US, we've talked.
So, yeah, there we go. Let me just quickly get the scripture here. Yeah, we're at the end of this thing, man. That's why I started with Romans, the 13th chapter. Where are we? Here we are, Jeremiah 51. Get straight to the point here. We know these scriptures. Babylon, which is America, Babylon the Great, The daughter of Babylon, Psalms 137, have made the whole earth drunk. So, but let me start here. It's like, yeah, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord, as all caps says Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken with what? Its philosophies, the way of life, the alphabet system, if you know what I mean by that. Yeah, just the corruption of the people in general. You know, the turning of things upside down, it made women in charge, men taking second seats and stuff like whatever, man. You know, this is simply just the whole of the philosophies of this place are completely backwards. Yeah, it's well, so I've been drunken of the wine. The wine is again the philosophy. Therefore, the nations are mad, and the nations are mad. They're crazy for following them, and they are actually mad at Babylon the Great, which is America, which influenced different nations around the world. Yeah, and now they're seeing how corrupt that influence has been. Yeah, Babylon, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. It's not going to be healed, yeah? Simple as that. We see in the beginnings, as little by little, Yahweh Shemashai is taking Esau, Edom's, which is the elites, the Amalekites, and those who follow them. They're taking them out. Yahweh Shemashai is taking them out little by little, as he did the Canaanites and all other wicked rulerships. He would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah? Wow. Let me go to just 15, reaches up to heaven. 15:3. Yeah, let me start at 1 actually. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. The prophecy means to say before. The apostles on down have been saying before, specifically, you know, regarding pushing this hard on the MOTB, the Karagma. Okay? Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. There's those camps who say it's other than what the Apostle Tahar and the like-minded men, Apostle Bar, Ricard, Ramlab, and the men of GMS are saying. They don't know what they're talking about, plain and simple. Okay? Which I put in the mouth, saith the Lord, and put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written on paper, for they are faithful and true. All these prophecies will come to pass. Yeah? As we can see with the beginning of sorrows now. Fear not the imaginations against thee, that's people of unbelief. Yeah? Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, that speak against thee. Yeah? Forget those ones who just, if they don't get it, just leave them. Plain and simple. Because at the end of the day, again, Isaiah 6:9 goes into it. 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter as well. 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. I think around the third verse. Yeah. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Wow. Now, I think I kind of made the point. We know where we are. Prophecies are popping off like popcorn. I'm going to end with one of my. Again, these are words in red. So these are words of Yahweh Shai. Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Nobody is saved until Yahweh Shai returns with his angels to save his elect. So there's wacky-tacky Christians and said that I'm saved. What are they saved from? That, let me just prove that point. Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Yeah? So we pray for the elect and as the hopeful elect. With that Lord's will, and this was edifying to the elect from the hopeful elect. I'm going to say Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, Rise Israel, and Abad Babar.